6 daily habits everyone must do to succeed. Success is often seen as an elusive goal, something reserved for the lucky few. But what if I told you that success isn't about luck or extraordinary talent? It's about building the right habits. Across centuries, some of the greatest minds and achievers in history, from philosophers like Marcus Aurelius to modern legends like Cristiano Ronaldo, have relied on 6 timeless habits to achieve their goals. These habits don't just transform your results, they transform you. Let's break them down. 1. Hard work. Hard work is often misunderstood. It's not merely about running yourself into the ground or stretching your limits until you break. Instead, it's about purposeful, consistent effort, small, deliberate actions that accumulate over time and lead to monumental change. Consider the ancient Chinese parable of the foolish old man who resolved to move an enormous mountain blocking his village. People laughed, calling him naive and delusional. Yet, undeterred, he picked up his tools and began chipping away at the rock, day after day, saying, "This mountain may outlast me, but my determination will outlast the mountain." This story beautifully illustrates the essence of hard work. It's not about instant gratification or expecting overnight success, it's about showing up, even when progress feels painfully slow. Each swing of the pickaxe, each small sacrifice, and each choice to persevere in the face of hardship is an act of faith in your ability to transform your circumstances. Whether you're waking up at the crack of dawn to seize the day, confronting fears that have held you back, or staying late to finish a challenge, when you commit to the harder path, pushing through discomfort, embracing discipline, and refusing to give up, you're not just achieving goals. You're reshaping your inner landscape, building resilience, and molding yourself into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable. Hard work, in its truest form, is a quiet, relentless force that moves mountains, not just the physical ones, but the metaphorical barriers that stand between you and your dreams. The journey may be slow, but with each purposeful step, you grow closer to becoming the unstoppable version of yourself that you we. 2. Patience. Success is not an event, it's a journey, a slow, deliberate unfolding that requires patience, preparation, and an unwavering trust in the process. In today's world of instant gratification, patience is often undervalued, but it remains one of the most crucial virtues on the path to greatness. Consider the story of Al-Mutanabbi, one of the greatest Arab poets of all time. He spent years wandering the vast, unforgiving deserts, learning not only the art of language but also the art of resilience. The desert, with its endless horizons and harsh conditions, became his teacher. It taught him that survival and mastery require patience, an acceptance of the slow rhythm of life, and an understanding that rushing often leads to ruin. This wisdom mirrors the philosophy of the Stoic thinker Seneca, who famously wrote, "No good thing renders its possessor happy unless they're prepared to lose it." Seneca understood that true success and happiness come not from the fleeting possession of achievements but from the ability to endure their loss and rebuild from a solid foundation. Patience is what allows us to lay those unshakable foundations, brick by brick. It teaches us to embrace the process, trusting that every moment, whether triumphant or challenging, is a vital step in shaping our future selves. The path to success is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, frustrations, and moments when progress feels agonizingly slow. Yet, patience transforms these moments into opportunities for growth. Each delay sharpens your skills, strengthens your resolve, and prepares you for the heights you are destined to reach. Imagine climbing a mountain. The journey is steep and tiring, But every step, even the missteps, trains your muscles and builds your endurance, making you stronger and more prepared for the summit. Patience is not passive, it's an active, intentional mindset. It's the quiet confidence that what you're working toward will come to fruition, even if you can't yet see the results. Trust the process. Embrace the journey. For when success finally arrives, it won't just be an achievement, it will be a testament to your resilience, discipline, and ability to wait for the right moment to shine. 3. Sacrifice. To achieve greatness, one must learn to embrace sacrifice, the art of letting go in order to create space for growth. It's a lesson found in a simple yet profound Zen story. A samurai once sought wisdom from a revered master. As they sat together, the master began pouring tea into the samurai's cup. The liquid soon reached the brim and began to overflow. Confused, the samurai protested. "The cup is full. No more will fit." The master calmly replied, "You are like this cup. How can you learn if you are already full?" The moral is clear: to grow, we must first make room by releasing what no longer serves us. Sacrifice is not about loss for the sake of loss. It's about prioritization. About giving up something lesser to gain something greater. Consider Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the world's most celebrated athletes. At just 11 years old, he left behind the comfort of his home and the warmth of his family to pursue his dream of becoming a professional footballer. It wasn't easy. He faced loneliness, grueling training sessions, and immense pressure. But he understood that to achieve his vision, sacrifices had to be made. In leaving behind the familiar, he unlocked opportunities that would catapult him to global success. Sacrifice is a gateway to transformation. It's the willingness to shed old habits, limiting beliefs, and even relationships that no longer align with your aspirations. Perhaps you're clinging to the comfort of a safe but stagnant job, reluctant to step into the uncertainty of a new opportunity. Or maybe it's a toxic habit that provides temporary relief but hinders long-term growth. Sacrifice isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. Each act of letting go clears the clutter from your path, making room for clarity, focus, and forward momentum. The question is, what are you willing to let go of to soar higher? Is it the fear of failure that keeps you grounded? The need for approval that stifles your authenticity? Sacrifice requires courage, but it's also profoundly liberating. When you release what weighs you down, you create space for the new and the extraordinary. Growth demands that you leave behind the comfort of what you know and step boldly into the unknown. It's in this space of uncertainty that transformation happens, and your fullest potential is realized. 4. Consistency. Consistency is the often overlooked yet transformative force that connects your dreams to your reality. It's the quiet, steady rhythm that builds momentum over time, leading to extraordinary results. An ancient Chinese parable about bamboo perfectly illustrates this truth. When Chinese farmers plant bamboo, they water and nurture the seeds for years without seeing any visible growth. To the untrained eye, it looks as if nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, the bamboo is hard at work, developing an intricate and robust root system. Then, in its 5th year, something remarkable happens. It suddenly shoots up 90 feet in just a few weeks. The lesson is clear: what seems like sudden success is actually the culmination of years of invisible, consistent effort. This principle of invisible growth is not just ancient wisdom, it's backed by modern science. Neuroscientists have found that repetition strengthens neural pathways in the brain, making behaviors and skills easier and more natural over time. Think of it like carving a path through a dense forest. The more often you walk that path, the clearer and more accessible it becomes. Whether you're honing a skill, building a habit, or pursuing a long-term goal, consistency works in the background, solidifying your efforts and creating a foundation for success. Consistency, however, is not without its challenges. The Stoic philosophers recognized this and referred to it as returning to the path, the practice of staying committed to your journey, even when setbacks and distractions threaten to derail you. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. Each small, deliberate action you take, no matter how insignificant it may seem, contributes to the bigger picture. Whether it's practicing an instrument, writing a few lines each day, or sticking to a fitness routine, every effort is a brushstroke on the canvas of your success. The beauty of consistency lies in its compounding effect. Over time, small actions build up, creating a powerful momentum that propels you forward. What once felt difficult becomes second nature, and what once seemed out of reach becomes attainable. The results may not be visible immediately, but they are inevitable for those who stay the course. Remember, the bamboo's growth was hidden for years, but its roots were always growing stronger. So, too, with your efforts, trust the process. Remain steadfast, and watch as invisible growth transforms into visible triumph. 5. Discipline. Discipline is often misunderstood as a constant battle of willpower, an exhausting struggle to resist temptation at every turn. But true discipline is far more strategic and sustainable. It's about designing systems and environments that make success the natural outcome, rather than relying on sheer force of will. Discipline allows you to channel your energy into building habits and structures that support your goals. Consider the legendary story of Odysseus, who, knowing he couldn't resist the enchanting call of the sirens, tied himself to the mast of his ship. By creating a system that made succumbing to temptation impossible, Odysseus demonstrated the essence of discipline, planning ahead and setting yourself up for success. This principle has been echoed throughout history. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, practiced discipline by stripping away unnecessary comforts. He often slept on a hard floor to remind himself of life's essential simplicity and to cultivate resilience. For him, discipline wasn't about punishing himself, it was about choosing a path that aligned with his higher purpose. By removing distractions and creating conditions that nurtured his virtues, he ensured that his focus remained on what truly mattered. At its core, discipline is about saying yes to something greater. It's not about harsh self-denial but about making conscious decisions that prioritize long-term growth over fleeting gratification. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus captured this idea beautifully when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." Discipline empowers you to master your reactions, to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. This mastery is what enables you to stay on course, even when faced with obstacles or setbacks. The key to cultivating discipline lies in aligning your daily routines with your aspirations. By creating systems, whether it's a structured morning routine, a dedicated workspace, or setting clear boundaries, you reduce the need for constant decision-making and free up mental energy for what truly matters. Discipline becomes less about struggle and more about flow. Each small, consistent choice reinforces your commitment to your goals, creating a powerful momentum that drives you forward. In the end, discipline is your greatest ally in transforming your life. It's the quiet force that keeps you steady when the path is steep and the destination seems far away. By designing systems that eliminate unnecessary friction and focusing on your higher purpose, you make success inevitable. Discipline isn't a burden, it's the key that unlocks your potential and paves the way to a life of fulfillment and achievement. 6. Self-confidence. True self-confidence doesn't come from a flawless record or a life free of challenges. Instead, it's forged in the crucible of failure, where every setback becomes an opportunity for growth. The Japanese art of kintsugi offers a powerful metaphor for this. When pottery breaks, it is repaired with gold, turning its cracks into something beautiful and unique. The repaired piece is not only whole again but also more valuable because of its imperfections. In much the same way, your failures, struggles, and challenges can transform you, making you stronger, more resilient, and infinitely more valuable. The Stoic philosophers understood this deeply. They often practiced voluntary discomfort, exposing themselves to hardship, such as fasting, enduring the cold, or sleeping on the ground, to remind themselves that they could endure and even thrive under adverse conditions. This wasn't mere masochism, it was a way of cultivating unshakable confidence. By willingly facing discomfort, they built a foundation of resilience, proving to themselves that they could handle whatever life threw their way. This principle is evident in the life of Cristiano Ronaldo. Despite being one of the most celebrated athletes in the world, his journey has been far from smooth. He has faced injuries, criticism, and moments of doubt. Yet he has never let these obstacles define him. Instead, he used each setback as fuel to work harder, train smarter, and come back stronger. Ronaldo's confidence isn't just the result of his natural talent or his many victories, it's rooted in his unwavering belief in his ability to overcome any challenge. Self-confidence, at its core, is not about avoiding failure but embracing it. It's about knowing that every stumble is a chance to learn, grow, and improve. When you view your setbacks as golden cracks in your journey, you shift your perspective from fear of failure to anticipation of growth. This mindset turns every challenge into a stepping stone, reinforcing your belief in your ability to rise again. True self-confidence is built on preparation and resilience. It's not about hoping for the best but about being ready for the worst, and knowing you'll come out stronger on the other side. Like the repaired pottery in kintsugi, your value isn't diminished by your failures, it's enhanced by how you rise from them. Embrace your imperfections, honor your journey, and trust in your ability to face whatever comes your way. That's the essence of unbreakable self-confidence. Hard work, patience, sacrifice, consistency, discipline, and self-confidence, these 6 habits are not standalone virtues. Nor are they fleeting strategies for temporary success. Instead, they interweave like the threads of a strong, unbreakable rope, forming a cohesive system where each habit amplifies the others. When practiced together, they transform you from the inside out, shaping a person who is not only capable of achieving extraordinary results but also resilient enough to sustain them over a lifetime. Hard work is the engine that drives you forward. It's the willingness to show up every day, pushing through discomfort and giving your best effort, no matter how small the task. But hard work alone can't sustain you without patience, which teaches you to trust the process and accept that meaningful progress takes time. Patience helps you endure when results seem distant, reminding you that every step, no matter how small, is building a foundation for future success. Sacrifice plays its part by clearing the way. It forces you to let go of distractions, bad habits, or even comfort zones that no longer serve your goals. This willingness to give up what's familiar in favor of growth builds the mental strength needed for discipline. Discipline, in turn, ensures that your systems are stronger than your impulses. It's about setting up your life in a way that minimizes the need for constant decision-making and keeps you focused on your goals. Consistency brings everything together by turning daily efforts into lasting habits. It's the quiet but powerful force that creates momentum over time, transforming your small actions into significant achievements. And self-confidence serves as the glue that holds this system together. Confidence isn't just the result of success, it's the belief, cultivated through hard work and resilience, that you can handle failure and rise again stronger. Each habit feeds into this confidence, reinforcing your ability to overcome challenges and keep moving forward. History offers countless examples of individuals who embodied these 6 habits. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher-emperor, who wrote his reflections by candlelight after long days of leading his empire. His life was a testament to these principles: hard work in governance, patience in enduring life's trials, sacrifice in living simply, consistency in practicing philosophy, discipline in mastering his thoughts, and self-confidence in facing the uncertainties of the world. Success, then, is not about chasing fleeting milestones or accumulating accolades. It's about building a foundation so solid that success becomes inevitable, a natural byproduct of who you've become. These 6 habits are your blueprint, guiding you toward not just achievements but a fulfilling and purposeful life. When you cultivate them together, you don't just create a path to success, you become unstoppable. Your challenge: start today. Success doesn't come to those who wait for the perfect moment, it belongs to those who take action, even when conditions aren't ideal. The truth is, there will never be a flawless time to begin. Life will always present challenges, distractions, and excuses. But here's the beauty: you don't need a grand gesture or a dramatic overhaul to start. You just need one small step. Choose one habit, just one, and commit to it. Let that single, seemingly insignificant action be the spark that sets your transformation in motion. Perhaps you'll start by setting your alarm 15 minutes earlier tomorrow morning, embracing the discipline of waking up with intention. Those 15 minutes could become your quiet space to reflect, plan, or tackle something meaningful before the day rushes in. Or maybe you'll take 5 minutes at the end of each day to reflect on your progress, practicing patience as you learn to trust the journey rather than demanding immediate results. You might decide to commit to one small task daily, no matter how simple, practicing consistency as you build momentum toward larger goals. Success is not about leaping to the top of the mountain in one bound, it's about climbing steadily, one step at a time. Every small effort counts. Every repetition builds strength, and every moment of perseverance shapes your character. It's the principle of incremental growth, a philosophy embraced by the Stoics and exemplified by modern achievers like Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo didn't become one of the greatest athletes overnight. He built his legacy through daily discipline, unshakable patience, and a relentless commitment to improving, even in the face of setbacks. The first step may feel small, but its significance is enormous. It's a declaration to yourself and the world that you're ready to grow, to learn, and to face whatever challenges come your way. By starting today, you're signaling that your goals and dreams are worth the effort. You're choosing to step into the person you're meant to become, one habit at a time. Remember, the road to success isn't about perfection or waiting for the stars to align. It's about showing up every day and doing the work. The first step may be the hardest, but it's also the most empowering. Take that step now, and watch as one small action begins to transform your life. Success is within your grasp, but it's up to you to reach for it. So why wait? Start today, because your future self is counting on you. Thank you for taking the time to watch and support Stoic Self. Your engagement and encouragement inspire us to continue sharing meaningful lessons on Stoic philosophy, personal growth, and the journey toward inner peace and resilience. If you find our content valuable, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share to help spread these positive messages to even more people. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let us know what topics you'd like to explore or how our videos have impacted your journey. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's build a strong community together where everyone can grow, learn, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. At Stoic Self, we're here to walk alongside you on your path to inner strength and unwavering resilience. Let's rise together.